What?
Did y'all look at the little clip I sent y'all?
No, because I had to catch up. So I literally got done watching everything damn near 8:00, and I had to take a shower. So no, I'm gonna go back in the chat and look at everything.
Derek, did you watch it?
Which clip?
The clip with the with Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny. I don't even like Skin Bone like that, but that was funny.
You don't like skits?
Skin Bone. The little skinny dude with the braids in the skit.
See, I don't even know them. It's just
he's just not funny to me.
But we live. We live, y'all. We live. Welcome to Rants and Recaps. Welcome to Rants and Recaps. Let's wait for Shanice because Shanice never be on whenever I do the intro. Never. If y'all are on here, please say hi. Please share this out with anybody you know that watches Raising Kanan and or Abbott Elementary. And if y'all have a show y'all want us to rant and recap about, please leave a comment, DM one of us. I'm getting so many show I can't keep up. This got to be my full-time job, y'all.
Okay.
Somebody suggested I watch Cherish the Day.
That was me.
No, somebody else did.
Yeah,
and then somebody said
I want to look at that too. All right, I'm almost done, y'all. I'm doing my hashtags.
Oh my God. So welcome to Rants and Recaps, where we do just that, rant and recap TV shows and films written, directed, starring people of color. I am Fee. That's Shy. And that is Big Slim.
You said you was gonna wait for me.
I be trying, but I was gonna forget. I feel like I'm gonna forget if I don't do it when I think about it.
Big Slim, are you feeling better since your flare up?
I feel better, but my voice ain't 100% yet.
Dang, your voice still ain't back? Oh, that sucks. You ain't got to do a dissertation, Shanice. This would be the problem.
Listen, give me a chance. If you could just distract the audience and talk about something for a minute. Okay, I'm done now. I'm sharing it now.
Why did the chicken
you could have did the check-in? You could have did the check-in with Lynn Derek, and that is not how you spell my name.
Oh, what I
see, this is why I don't fuck with closed caption.
Oh, you looking at closed? I'm like, who spelled your name wrong?
My name is not Shanice.
You can call me Nice Tea.
Okay, I'm done. I had to make sure it posted.
I am Nice Tea. Because everything is
I'm back. I'm back like I never left.
I'm back like I forgot something. That's another.
I can't wait till we get into Raising Kanan because I got so much to say.
Okay. Good. I'm live.
Can you redo our introduction?
No.
Thank you for putting your foot down in there. All right. Because she needs to know that don't be doing all the captions. What you need to do is prepare your captions ahead of time and put them in a little file or like a little Word document or something and just copy and paste it.
But how to transfer it? Actually, as I'm typing it in, because I've used them before, it comes up. So as I'm typing it in, I just click it.
It still take you a whole lot of time. But okay, so I figured that we can talk about Abbott Elementary first because it's new for us, and we could just do like an overview.
Wait, I'm screaming that Big Slim new picture. Who is that?
Ain't it cute?
I'm screaming. I was about to be like, I'm thinking that's one of the characters from the show. I thought that was Lou for a second. I'm like, y'all put Lou on the left.
Hey, Danita. No, Lou ain't on the left. That's us on the left and the other shows on the right.
I know. I see now.
It's a part of his. He had like a photo shoot or something. So I be snagging stuff offline because that's what I do.
Why you don't be switching my pictures up?
Well, I already had those pictures of him for something else. I had to scroll at the bottom of my list. I got that years ago.
Oh, okay.
So it was just still in my arsenal. But I'm gonna change yours out. So see, you be saying stuff and it be throwing me off.
I'm Shanice Danielle, y'all, because I know when she introduced, I was a black screen. This is me in real life.
That's Shanice Danielle. I'm Fee, and that's Big Slim. Because you can see our names, you can't see hers because of the way I got the little thing set up. But it's cool. But we're gonna be talking about Abbott Elementary and Raising Kanan. I'm really pleased with Abbott Elementary's the first 3 episodes. They've been really funny this season, I have to say. I don't know what y'all. I mean, y'all agree.
You saw my little commentary in the chat. I'm like, Ava back on her bullshit.
Listen, always straight up on her BS. I was trying to see. I didn't look at this beforehand.
Oh, I'm about to eat my baked bean.
You see this in there?
Well,
you see how she gone?
Yeah, she's off.
Gone. I want to know how to share my screen. I should have been researching that because let me say, I know I'm jumping ahead, but in the last episode of Abbott Elementary, Gregory, we always talking about Gregory and his facial expressions. He did this one facial expression. I rewinded it 5 times.
I be laughing at his little shape. Like his body is so like awkward kind of looking. He's so skinny.
Girl. He is. He got like, and his shoulders are like kind of.
Yeah, it's like he looked like a little bot, like a robot or something.
It's weird. He looked like he could be Orlando John's son for real.
Yes. Oh, from Drumline.
That's his daddy on the show.
That's his daddy on the show, though.
It's his daddy on the show. You know that, right?
On what show?
Abbott Elementary.
Abbott Elementary.
Wait.
It is. That's Orlando.
You see when he called and told him, he was like, "You need to give that up and come work for my line service."
Yeah, that was Orlando.
Yeah. Okay, I do kind of remember. Yeah, that's his daddy in real life. His mama lying.
You stupid. Why is this stuff still at the bottom of the screen? Okay, so I'm about to get into it. All right, so Abbott Elementary, this is the 3rd episode. And it opened with Janine looking around for her shawl. And she was looking everywhere for it. And that damn Mr. Johnson, I swear he's just like irrelevantly relevant. I know irrelevant is a word. Irrelevantly is not a word. But it's so funny how he's not really relevant, but he's relevant at the same time.
Like his little inserts be like right on point.
It's so funny. So the intro was when Mr. Johnson using Janine's shawl for like cleaning. I was hollering. He told someone was in the lost and found or whatever. I was just like, where he be coming from?
Yeah, he had it on his shoulders and then he piping off the counter.
Right. That's what I said. He was using it for cleaning.
He said you had 5 days. Shit.
He said you had 5 days.
You ain't claim it. It'd be funny when they be talking about her outfits because she do dress. She's supposed to be 25, 26, and she be letting Barbara outdress her.
Listen, she be wearing them doggone long little skirts, and she knows she only 4'11". I wonder how tall she is. She's short.
She knows she's short as hell. She probably about my height, if not shorter.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'1".
She seems like she got to be shorter than you.
She do look a little 4'11"-ish.
Don't she look 4'11"-ish? Look,
yeah,
the real Prince vibe.
Especially when she's standing in front of Gregory because he's so skinny, so it make her look even shorter. Like when she's looking up to him.
She 4'11"?
According to IMDb.
Hey, I got it right.
Yeah, that's why I was like, she's shorter than you.
Yeah.
So, okay. Then we get to well, again, if y'all got something y'all want to talk about in these, because I was just taking out the stuff that I felt like was funny while I'm going in order. It's like I hear something. Hold on.
Do you hear my fan in the background?
Do you hear mine? I hear like words, or is that you, Linderick?
I just know that phone better not ring.
Was on in the background.
What was on in the background?
Law and Order.
That phone better not ring. That was so funny. I'm still laughing at that. We was looking like, what is
this? Okay. So then we get to the story samurai. I was like, what is that might be a real thing. Is that a real thing?
Probably so.
I thought it was just like a satire of just like corny shit we grew up on.
Jacob's so corny, but I like him though. Like, he is so funny.
He is so funny. So we get to the story samurai. I thought that was hilarious because he'd be so genuine and be like, really be so sincere. Then
I got something to say about him too.
About the story samurai?
No, because I was confused. Because I'm like, why they keep calling? I was cracking up when I asked the question, they ended up answering it in the show. So I kept saying, like, why they keep calling him Mr. C when they just said his last name is Hill? I could not figure it out. I'm like, who is Mr. C? So when old boy finally was talking, he was like, yeah, we call him Mr. C because he's corny. I started busting out laughing because he don't say shit about it. Like, he let them call him Mr. C.
And I didn't even pick up on it until this episode. Like, his name is last name is Hill, and they call him Mr. C.
Yeah, I was so confused. I'm like, am I getting like? But yeah, that was funny. They was like, he corny, but he cool though. I like him. I like his class.
So then they show Melissa struggling with her damn second and third graders. I like Melissa.
You know, that's my fave.
Yeah, she's mine.
Man, was she mine? Real shit too. Like, did y'all ever split class growing up?
Did we who class?
A split class like that, like a second using. I'm saying,
like it was two grades together. Not that I can recall.
I don't think so.
I had it twice. Like, that's some real public school shit.
I bet having 20,000 students in the classroom, I got to be stressful.
And that's so not even talking about the school bus.
And then they went back to the doggone story samurai, and you know how I was asking the suggestions from the audience or whatever, and the boy was like Meek Mill, and they were doing a Meek Mill meerkat. I was just like, what is this? Like, what? Why are we doing? I just couldn't.
And it was Gregory face in the audience. Gregory and Jacob's relationship is hilarious to me.
Listen, I'm trying to see if I can share my screen. I really am, because it's a gift that's going around of the doggone. Oh my god!
You gotta send it to us.
I want to practice and see if I can share the screen. Oh my god!
We do need to learn how. You know how we used to have the different memes for the shy. We do need to post it while we talking about it, because it's gonna make it that much funny for people to actually see what we talking about.
Man, I wish I could share my screen. Let me know if y'all can still see me. I'm about to click out.
Okay.
Can y'all see me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all can still see me.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do some more research. Because I thought it was a way that I can just easily push a button. They got extra camera, video file, present screen. I wonder if I present screen, if that'll do it. Hold on, y'all. Window, Chrome tab. All right. Let me see if that works. Can y'all see that?
Nope. Oh, wait. Something is loading. Yep.
Hell no.
Did it show up? Hold on.
Yes. We looking at it. It pushed us all to the side, so we look like, you know how when you go to Chuck E. Cheese and take the picture and you get like the long picture? That's how we look on the side.
Yeah, I'm looking at it from my phone, so that's why I got my phone. But you got see it at first. This is on Twitter, because I'm telling you, everybody saw this little face. They was like the best Gregory face so far.
We gotta start doing this with all the stuff.
See, that's why I was just like, I wanted to practice, so I can find little stuff. All right, it says stop sharing. See, that I wanted to do that for that reason, to be like, I want to be able to share stuff, because Rock be doing some faces too this episode when she was there at the restaurant with Hollywood. Did you see how she was?
Dog, I was cracking up. I don't know if y'all watch Greenleaf, but the light-skinned nigga, that's Beasley from Greenleaf. He was a preacher on there. So I was cracking up when he came on the scene.
Not Beasley.
Yeah, Beasley or Baisley, that was his name on Greenleaf.
I ain't watched Greenleaf. Well, I did watch Greenleaf, but I stopped. But okay, that was my test to see if it would actually work. So
yeah, we can start doing that now. Because remember when we was talking about the Shy with Quagmire and Sandy Cheeks.
Right. So what did I hit to do? Hold on, I did present and I did present screen. Okay. So then I thought it was cute when Gregory tapped on the wall outside of her classroom to say hi. Do y'all remember that part?
Yeah, he crushing on Janine so hard.
He is. It was so cute. They were just talking and stuff.
No.
And then, what?
You ain't talk about this part. You just made me think of Tariq. I was cracking up in the beginning when she was talking about the breakup and she was making it seem like how sad it was on both ends, but that nigga wasn't sad at all. He hopped in the car.
He got in the car. He was like,
this nigga left you in debt. He don't give no fucks about y'all breakup. I was cracking up.
I can't stand him. He annoying because it's just like he's so oblivious. You know what I'm saying?
Duh, and a trash rapper. Like that's what made it even more funny.
I was whole mad at that. So yeah, that was funny. And how she was talking about how she got her hair parted on a different side.
And Gregory noticed.
And Gregory
noticed. How about no? This pissed me off. How about when she was talking to Jacob and she was like, yeah, when Tariq was living with me, we were 80-20. So bitch, you was paying most of the rent. Like that just irritated my soul.
But you knew she was, because what was he getting money from?
Right.
But he had a job. Too.
Well, did he?
Was going to work. He was using her car to go to work.
Well,
he was using her car. He was on some Jody shit.
Exactly. Jody. So then Janine tells Jacob that he's corny as fuck. And I'm just like, that whole conversation about when she told him that he was like Hillary Swank and Freedom Riders and naming all the little shit. But okay, so I wanted to ask y'all, what did she mean when she was like, you're Sandra Bullock on Blind Side? He was like, oh, that's too far. Because I don't remember the Blind Side like that. So what did they mean by that? Do y'all know?
I know it was I think she took in the black kid.
She did. He was a football star. A football player. But why was that offensive?
Oh, maybe because he dating a black dude. Shit, I don't know. I didn't think that.
He do look like it could be. He do look like him. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Is that why?
No, she was saying like he was trying to be like she was trying to be the black savior in that movie. So that was like her comparison, but she just took it too far. Like that was a reach.
But what point was she trying to make?
That he's trying to be like the savior.
Right.
The great white hope. You know how they say?
Right.
Oh, cause like you see, I know of the movie, but I don't remember it like that.
But I didn't understand that one specifically and why he was just like, that's too far. So I was thinking like, is this the episode when Barbara was naming all the wrong black characters? No, now that was funny too.
Because I still don't know who the fuck Michelle Williams is.
Michelle Williams.
No, who was she talking about though?
No, she was talking. Okay, she was talking about. It's a white Michelle Williams, because that's what the issue was, that she always represent white people, thinking that they're the black people. But so she said Michelle Williams in Dawson's Creek. It's actually a Michelle Williams, like a white girl that played in Brokeback Mountain, that used to be I think she was married to I'm gonna have to Google that. So it's actually a white actress named Michelle Williams. So that's why they would look like that, because it's really She was staying with all the wrong people. So that's who she actually meant. She was thinking, she was probably meaning Destiny's Child, but when she made the reference about from Dawson's Creek to something, that's when I was like, that's the white Michelle Williams.
Yeah, because Janine was like, she almost had it because she started off.
Right, she was like so close or something like that. So that was that because they both their names Michelle Williams. Did you find it, Lindaric?
I see her. Well, like I don't.
See, that'd be cool if you had a picture, then you could show it like how you did Gregory Mean.
Like, cause I never watched Dawson's fucking Creek.
Me either.
I didn't watch Dawson's Creek either, but I just know who she is. You know what I'm saying? Because
she was in a lot of shit, but I can't be like, oh, that's her. Like she was in Halloween 2.0. She was on Home Improvement. She was on shit Species.
Wasn't she with I'm trying to see.
Brokeback Mountain and Venom. I don't know.
Hey, now I want to know what she looked like now.
I didn't know it was a white Michelle Williams. I'm gonna pull her up.
I love this feature.
Can you see her?
It's still loading.
Okay.
Oh, that's who that is. She was in Halloween. She was in one of the Halloween.
She was in the one with Tyra Banks and Busta Rhymes.
Nah, she wasn't in that one.
That's the
no,
one
she
LL
was in Halloween H2O when they was on campus when her son was in college.
LL was the security guard.
Yeah. Tyra and Busta Rhymes was in Halloween Resurrection.
Look at this right here, though. You see this? Y'all see this? Can y'all see my cursor?
Yeah. Can you blow that part up?
Look.
I see it. Can you blow it up?
They really got it for real, Michelle Williams. So yeah, I was right. She was married to Heath Ledger.
They do kind of look alike in that picture, though. Like if she was black.
So she was married to Heath Ledger. They don't. But okay.
In that picture, you don't see the features?
No, not at all. All right, so stop sharing. So now I can see we know how to do it. All right, that's great. I like that feature too. It's on like popcorn. It's gonna be
so when we're talking about certain characters, we gotta have our pictures on deck to share.
Right, it's gonna be a whole bunch of tabs at the top of my screen.
Right.
Like, click. Because I like that too, but I thought that was cool to bring up that one gift. Okay, so but that episode was hilarious when she was naming all those people. I was just like, what? I had to rewind it because I missed it somehow. Like,
it'd be the low key shade for me between the characters. Like it'd be so much going on that you have to catch it. Like you got to catch the shade that they be throwing because it's like once they throw the shade, they give a look and then they go on to something else. So you just got to catch it. I
be looking so intently, waiting for the looks. Do you hear me? I just be like, who gonna look?
When they looking at the camera.
I put when they looking at us because they looking at us. That's one of my favorite parts of it. Is when
and Ava's still trying to shoot her shot at Gregory. She was like, Gregory, you see the picture?
Right.
Gregory just be looking like, girl, stop.
So Gregory, I said, oops. Gregory, he's like, no, I like when Barbara said, because what she say? On land, Barbara is different from on sea, Barbara. Or something she said.
She said I was very inebriated.
Like, how about when Janine tried to drive off with the boot on her car?
I was like, this is retarded. And then Derek, you sound far away though. Can you hear him, Shanice?
Mm-hmm.
He sound far to me. Y'all, wait.
What she say? What Barbara said something to Janine when she threw shade? It was the episode when her car she got the boot on her car. Then she got out the car and she was like, Barbara was like, what's going on with you? She was like, your bills, your this, the way you dress. And she was like, wait, that's always been like that.
Right. They better leave her alone. She's so doggone naive and
she be trying to smiling even through the
She's gonna have to get some years on them so she could be like Melissa and Barbara. Okay,
Melissa's so funny.
She is hilarious.
I love her little like mob wives like demeanor.
Yeah, I like when she was laughing at the performance. She was cracking up at the doggone samurai, the story samurai.
I be cracking up when like Gregory would be cool with Jacob, but then Jacob would do some corny shit, and then Gregory get right back in his looks like, all right, you just fucked up. Like you fucked up the moment. Like
you totally did. He did for real. Okay, so I asked about that. Barbara convinces Melissa to get an aide because she was trying to thug it out and that like she can do it on her own. And that aide came in. That aide came in being super extra. I was like, oh my God.
She was like, the boombox. She was like, it was supposed to be playing. It was J-Lo.
And she was like, let me do it again. Then Melissa looked in the camera like,
I know. It be the looks in the camera for me every time.
I was like, oh, we're going to see how this going to go because Melissa ain't no happy-go-lucky person like that. She ain't got no time for all that little energy. And then, you said what?
Gonna fuck somebody up right quick.
I'm saying, she'd be whole irritated. Then, Janine convinces Jacob to perform, which, okay, I ain't get that. Like, first she told him that he was corny AF or whatever, and that Ava was just doing it so that she could make fun of him. So what made them or whoever change to be like, okay, let's let him perform? You know what I mean? Like, did y'all get that part?
I think maybe just because she know, even though he corny, like he love to do that, like that's so she just helping him embrace his corniness.
Didn't the little boy say something that made her change her mind? I think
the black boy.
Yeah, I think she overheard the boy saying something like, about him performing or something. You may be right.
Right.
She did overhear it. Like, I thought Mr. C was performing or something. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jacob was waiting for somebody to say something because soon as she said it, his ass hopped right on that stage.
I'm just like, okay. And I just love how they look in the camera. That's it.
Since we kind of going back, because I know we're not gonna break down the other two episodes, but another funny part, I forgot if it was episode 1 or 2, but when they was doing Shark Tank to see who was gonna get the grant money, it's just like Ava was just like, I don't see how this is beneficial to me though. Like, and then my man's from the kitchen, he was like, oh, I thought y'all was just giving free money. Like, he had a whole like for the science fair when they had the board.
The doggone little trifo board. And they ended up giving the money anyway.
And then that little girl, hilarious. She was like, yeah, you like the older version of me. And then what Ava say? She was like, this is not such and such. I get right back at you. Or something she said.
Man. So yeah, that part was funny too. That's why I was just like, all the episodes really been funny.
It is.
Okay. So that's all for Abbott Elementary. That was funny.
Oh, the doppelganger was funny too. That was funny as hell when they went to the other school. Because I was saying to myself, like, damn, she kind of favored Melissa. And then when he said it, he was like, this like your charter school doppelganger. I was cracking up. Then come to find out that it's her sister. I'm like, I'm right. Dead.
Like, I ain't even surprised by that. I'm just like, I'm just waiting to see what the story is behind that.
Me too. And I was laughing at that white girl too, because I had totally forgot that she got fired for kicking the student.
I don't remember that at all.
I do. I remember it. That's how that Gregory took her place. That's why Gregory was subbing. Yes, I forgot which episode it was, but it was like in the beginning, and it was like that whole scene in the hallway, and the kid was being bad as hell, and she kicked the kid.
I don't even remember that at all.
That's why I was cracking up. Like when they said it, I was like, I remember that episode. I was cracking up. She got
did not kick the kid. No, I did not know. Like, I'm just like, why they seem like they know her? Like, I was so
that's
confused.
why when they had made the kick comp reference and she had cut into them, and then they was like, nope, nothing's funny. She had got mad.
Like, I remember all of that, but I was just like, okay.
Yes.
I was just laughing just because at this point.
Yes.
Oh, man.
God, Abbott Elementary so damn ghetto, bro.
Like, he found that desk. And he asked me, he was like, you got any desk downstairs? He was like, what, I look like a storage ass home?
Gregory was like, whatever that means.
I said, no, they didn't say it. He's talking about a storage asshole.
No, listen, how about when Barbara was trying to call whoever, and I guess his phone number got mixed up and he never changed it. He was like, I like helping people from time to time. So then it switched to somebody calling, asking about something. They were like, can you do such and such? He was like, no.
he that's why I said he is the most relevant person.
And love throwing shit away. You be peeping when he just come out of nowhere. Like, does that mean trash? Like, love throwing shit away.
But he ain't throwing away that damn shawl at all. They are hilarious.
I was cracking up too when they went to the new school and Gregory was like, "This the young Mr. Johnson." That bald-headed dude walked by.
That's why I'm just like, yeah, the first 3 episodes were cool.
Yeah.
So far. All right. So we're going to Raising Kanan, y'all. Because they had the nerve to not show an episode for a week. I felt like it was months.
That's how you know the finale coming up.
Hey, girl, it's the finale. All right. So it opens with Juke at Nicole's gravesite. And when the daddy arrives,
I actually teared up. Like that scene touched me. Like I kind of got teary-eyed. I was like, oh.
When she's at the gravesite?
Yeah, like when the daddy was like getting emotional and he was like, I know you love Nicole. Nicole loved you. And he was like, if you need anything. Like I felt that because he was like, if you need anything, like I got you. Like the whole scene, like I was kind of getting emotional. Like, oh.
Because he was the one, he really wanted to, you know what I'm saying, accept and embrace it. But you know how that be when the
mama,
parent, whatever, ain't feeling it, then you gotta like kind of save face and compromise. So I am glad that they did kind of squash that. And he was accepting her. So Juke at Nicole's gravesite and the daddy shows up. Okay, that was that. Then we get to the horrible accident Jamaicans that roll up on Lulu at the studio. I was watching it like this. I said, "Is it?"
I know. Soon as they started talking, I instantly thought about Lynn Derrick, and I just started cracking up.
It's like 1 o'clock. Now.
Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be that early in the episode. Right. So when it came, I'm like, damn, this is what it is. It's like they kind of had it a little bit.
Right. It was like,
but it was like a little bit like close. Yeah, but it wasn't all the way there.
It was like exaggerated. It was so. It was like, push the bomb clot. But I can't even do it now. Like.
A few more classes they could have had it, but I guess they was just like, fuck it, this is the best they can do. We just gonna roll with it. It wasn't super, super bad. Like you obviously knew the ethnicity behind it, but it wasn't. It was okay. I was just cracking up.
What did you like about it, Lindari? What made you think he was horrible?
Was just exaggerated. Like, I guess I know too many real Jamaicans to be like,
oh, maybe that's funny. Wagwan.
Cause what your man, yeah, they talk so fast and like
it was seem like it was exaggerated. It was like what?
Yeah,
it was something about it that made me feel like that's
like I feel like we shouldn't have been able to understand what they were saying because real Jamaican accents be like.
And that's how it's supposed to be. Like you supposed to be like it's supposed to click like a couple seconds later. Like oh, this motherfucker said.
Oh, they said right. They said bodega or something. And you're like, oh, that's what they said.
So with them, I think with them. They were doing too much enunciation with it, and it's like that's not the accent. Like we not supposed to understand what you saying. You know what I'm saying? And we could I actually understood every word because they were like dragging it out.
Call me now.
You Okran's debt. It's your debt. No, I don't even know.
The best Jamaican accents I heard was on Luke Cage. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever watch that?
I stopped at a few episodes.
Okay, well, like the second season, it was like a Jamaican villain. Like his shit was like damn near authentic.
Yep, I stopped watching.
I'm still stuck on Rock. Like, just now that I know what she sounds like in real life, like you really killing this role, bro. Like it's day and night with how she talks.
Is it?
Yes.
I need to listen to something.
Because in real life, she kind of sound like Marvin Therapist. Like she got one of them like black girl, white girl voices. Like Gabrielle Union, Tika Sumter. Like she got one of them voices in real life.
That's a black girl, white girl voice?
Yeah, you know, like you ever heard Gabrielle Union talk like her regular voice? Like she sound like she grew up in the burbs. Like she went to a white school, got all white friends. Even old girl who played Precious, like she talked like them in real life. Like she don't sound like she don't sound like your typical black girl.
Oh, no, so that's why y'all put in the chat, Gabby, sit back.
I was gonna say is like Precious sound like she grew up in the valley. Like white girl, like who you say the first girl just sounds
Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, she just sounds very articulate. Like she just went to a good school, but she sounds black.
Yeah, that's why I said it's kind of a combination of all three. Because I feel like Tika Sumter got one of them voices too, where it's like really proper, like your customer service type. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all know that's not a compliment, though, right? Y'all know that's offensive when you say they got a white person voice and they speak articulately. You said it about a black person.
Articulate. I don't think
I mean, I see. I know it probably came out way wrong. I don't mean it like that. Like I'm not saying we're not articulate. We are articulate, but I don't know how else to.
I get what you're saying, but when you say the person white, that makes it seem like. Just know that is.
Well, let me not say white. Let me say
that's offensive.
Valley girl, I guess. Valley or suburban. Sorry. Okay.
I don't know.
Sorry, sisters watching. I'm not saying we can't articulate and we can't be Michelle Obama out here, you know. That was just the best way I could explain it from the top of my head.
Gotcha. All right. So the Jamaicans roll up on Lulu while he's screwing Zisa. I was just like, dang, just out like that, people just walking. It's like something in me. I was just like, I know they just not out in in the public like that, but thinking they was maybe off into a room that nobody else can have access to. Y'all,
so you know where that's from, right? That's them fucking right after he killed old boy. So that's why. So like in that moment. In that room, because you remember when she walked in on him, like, what we about to do with the body?
Right, but I'm talking about just the fact that people can come in while they were screwing.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I'm talking about. Like,
right.
The public just walked in. You know, the Jamaicans just walked in. I'm just like, wow. Okay, but anyway. So then, we get to Hollywood. I said Hollywood need to go back to Queen Sugar.
Yes,
because I ain't feeling that at all.
See, it's not just me. We finally. So it's me and you against Linderic because Linderic loved his role on Kanan. And I'm not saying he's doing a bad job.
You do, Linderic? Say you swear.
So it's finally us two against him. Because normally it's y'all two against me.
Me against the world?
Like,
no.
Fit him more. Like, he more of a simp on Queen Sugar.
Oh, my God. Don't call him a simp. He just love Aunt Vi. What's the problem?
Not you calling him a simp. No, he be checking Aunt Vi. He be getting with her.
Right. That's why I said not you calling him a simp.
He just remember she was about to get all in Darla and Ralph business at that table, and Hollywood looked at her like Vi, and she shut the hell up.
I think Ralph Angel is a simp. Not
you ain't about to just talk about my baby daddy like that. No, he be cutting. He be emotional. He's just in touch with his emotions. That's all. Isn't that what we say? How men should be? That they should be in touch with their emotions.
Yeah, that's not what makes him a simp.
Huh?
You ain't got to cry every 5 minutes.
I just realized what the issue is. I forgot. Derek don't have his full voice. That's why I was just like, why am I having a hard time hearing him? It's because his voice is not 100%. But yeah, that's why I stopped watching because he do cry every episode. I was tired.
It's not every episode.
It is.
Look at what they've been going through since season 1, though. These motherfuckers can't catch a break.
You better pick up boxing or something. The fuck?
Not boxing.
That land be stressing them out.
Listen, they better sell it. They need to cut it.
They can't do that.
I know. Hold on. I have to see because I don't know how to. I'm seeing how it show up on YouTube. Okay, let me get through this. Okay, him and Rock are at the restaurant, and that's when I was saying that Rock she be giving those looks too. She be looking crazy, still just looking like she's looking at them back and forth when he was talking to that guy that you were saying it was on.
Yeah, she was being calculated. I already knew she was
right. Just look at her face. Just watch her. She be like them big eyes. She be like.
I already knew she wasn't feeling. What's his name on here? What's Hollywood name on here? It's
Cartier.
Yeah, Cartier. I'm screaming at the name, not Cartier.
It's Cartier.
I already knew she wasn't feeling him. She just in his presence to get the sauce so she can. Flip
of course. She don't like nobody, so we know she ain't into nobody. Okay, well, I'm gonna get to that too. All right, so then at the rest of blah blah blah, and then it shows Kanan and the child molester because that's what she is. Because what we not go. I got this in my notes further on,
bro.
I said me and my grown self has never looked at a 15-year-old and ever said that person was fine enough for me to want to fuck. No 15-year-old and my adult self.
She got issues. If you listen to what she was saying and like the stuff that was coming out of her mouth, she clearly not saying that she's right, but she went through something, so that's why she's doing what she's doing. And
exactly when she was just like, do you think I look my age or was I acting my age? It's something her. I already but still never.
And then the way she told her daughter, what she say to her? Like, well, you need to learn how to keep your man or don't let your, and I was just like, what? And then I just wait till I'm just like, oh shit.
So we get to Kanan and the child molester.
Not the child molester.
Because he 15. Okay. And so then Juke gives that little boy who's been jocking her the digits. I gotta use lingo from back in the day because this is the era we in. So Juke gives the little boy her number because he keeps jocking her. And I'm just like, and she was looking at the mama, I guess, trying to get approval because the mama gotta know that she like girls. Got to. Well, I don't know if she gotta know because she ain't been around her enough to know. But
so I don't even think she liked the boy. I think she trying to, because of what the preacher was talking about in the little Bible study. So obviously it's a sin to like the same sex. So I think she's trying to see if she could like boys.
Absolutely. I mean, for sure.
But I already know that ain't going nowhere because even after they little date, I'm just like, no, you like girls.
Right. So then Rock trying to do business with the guy that Cartier beat up. The guy with the whole little
I said the light skin was down bad these past few episodes.
I was just like, okay. So she did that. Then we get to Symphony and Kanan at the pizzeria. He tells him that he's moving. And and so then we got Burke lurking outside the pizzeria, which is irritating because I'm just like, she need a life. They better
I already know how I feel about her. Oh, yes. Rock don't like her.
Huh?
I said I think Rock gonna take her out.
Something gonna happen. I like when her girl was just like, you need to let it go. You acting like internal affairs. Like nobody like internal affairs.
Exactly.
And she tells her, I'm investigating the murder of a cop. She said, no, you're investigating a cop.
And I can't wait till you get to that part because she said something that now I got questions about Howard and Rock because I didn't know that they were that far apart in age. So now I got questions about them too. When you get to that part.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Okay. So then Marvin and Juke. He comes to the house looking for Rock, and Juke still ain't feeling it. She kind of like warming up. It seemed like she warmed up a little bit, a teensy weensy bit. So we're gonna see where that goes.
Cause it's like, nigga, like, we know you trying, but she want him to say the words, like, apologize for what you did, and that's what she looking for. That's why them little moments between her and her dad, like, I can feel her in the moment. Cause it's just like, no, you sitting here trying to sweet talk and sweep stuff under the rug and be nice. No, like, address the issue. Like, you put your whole hands on her and roughed her up. Like, talk about it.
Let's talk about it, right?
You can't just squeeze your way back in and be nice. Like, no, that needs to be addressed and talked about.
That's valid. Then we get to Warrell and Neek. I will say in this scene, Neek was really over the top when he was talking to whoever he was on the phone with. I was just like, that's extra. Because I said I actually, think he can act, but when he's on the phone, I was just like,
are you talking about when he was leaning up on the car?
Yes.
Okay, I got a question about that, because that outfit he had on, that MCM, I didn't know that name brand was out back then. I thought that was like one of the newer brands. So I was like, no, that was out in the 90s.
That was out for sure.
Before the 80s, because Jerome was wearing that shit on Martin.
Oh, I did not know, because they obviously brought it back, because you see a lot of people like wearing the book bags now. So I thought it was a newer brand.
No, you need to watch Finesse and Sinquist, this rap duo, this girl rap group. Finesse and Sinquist was rocking the MCM back in the day.
Really? See, I'm not really a label whore like that.
Hold the line, please. Me either.
Is she about to bring it?
Please, I love this feature.
How you do it? Finesse and Sinquist. Man, this is funny. Hey, sisters, soul sisters. Let me see if I can find some images. All right, here we go.
B, you just made me think about the talking white girl comment. I gotta elaborate on that again.
Is it loaded?
Yep. You can't see it on your end?
I had to load my phone up. I can't see it because my screen shows the actual Google side. So I can't see y'all no more. So I only can see it through my phone. You see these outfits?
I can't see the MCM. Like, you would have to select a picture and let it get bigger.
That one in the car right there. The screen clear, yup. Is that MCM?
Why? Listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all how novice I was to the brand. I thought MCM meant Man Crush Monday. I didn't know that was like the person's name. I'm like, what is MCM? And then I have to look it up.
I quit. Well, everything is on Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter in years. But
me either. Last time I had a Twitter, I was a freshman in college.
But dang.
Yeah, I don't be on Twitter, but I know that's where the drama surfaces at first before it hits Facebook and the blogs.
They doing a video? I just wanted to see. Oh no, they doing a video. Well, since I'm in it, I might as well see. But it's gonna be a lag. Let me see.
Okay, so while she doing that, let me talk to my audience people about the black girl, white girl thing. I don't know why people automatically assume when you say, oh, she sound white, they instantly think about articulation, because that's not what it is. Keeping it 100, we got distinct voices. Like when you hear somebody talking, you can pretty much tell, like, okay, this is a black girl or this is a white girl. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, it just is what it is. Like, it's distinct things between, you know what I'm saying? Let's So
I get
that
it.
has nothing. So you get what I'm saying in there? Like it don't
No,
necessarily got to
like,
do
I
with
worked
you
at
articulating
AAA.
words.
I worked at AAA, and they used to, no matter how articulate I was, like I put on my white voice, you can still tell I was black.
And that's what I mean. So when I say she sound like a white girl, it has nothing to do with like vocabulary, being able to articulate, intelligence, nothing. It's just that, I mean, it is what it is. If you talking to somebody on the phone and you can't see that they face, 9 times out of 10, you could pretty much tell if you talking to a black person or a white person, like for the most part. You know,
I totally get it.
So that's what I mean when I say that. So I just kind of have to clear that up. I thought about it like, what am I apologizing for? That has nothing to do with that. But I know what you mean as far as people will take it like that.
Exactly. Especially when you say articulate with it. I understand when you're saying like something.
But I don't even think I said anything about articulation. I just said she sound like a white, she got one of them white girl voices.
You was like, they sound real articulate. And when we say, when you use articulate, meaning in that way for a black person, it's offensive because it's only.
I didn't say that though.
You did use the word articulate.
No, I didn't.
Articulate.
You said articulate?
I said they don't sound necessarily white. I said Abbott, what's her name? Precious. I said she sound like a white girl.
No, somebody. I thought it was.
No, because that's why I got confused. Because I was like, I know, I never said articulate. When I first was saying it, I was just like, she got one of them white girl voices, like she grew up around a lot of white people or went to a suburban school or something. But no, I didn't start saying articulate until you brought it up, and then I was like, no, you know, I was just saying that ain't. But no, I never
had to roll it back. That's the only reason why I brought it. I said something because I could have swore you said articulate, and I'm just like,
oh no,
take that offensively. All right. So then Lulu gets jumped by the bad accent Jamaicans. And then it goes to Marvin, who finishes anger management. And
she got one of those voices too. His therapist.
Finishes anger management. I ain't showing that. Then
I like I like how him and oh boy is cool now. I like how they did that. How they were able to laugh about them getting into it in the past, and Marvin made the joke about him being bald-headed. I like how they did that. That was cute.
Yep, that was. So then Malcolm and Rock are talking. And he tells her that One-Eyed Jack wasn't a snitch.
Oh, I was about to say, who is Malcolm? I'm so used to calling him Howard.
Howard. And his name Howard Malcolm.
That may be his first name. Is Malcolm his first name?
I think. Yeah, because they call him Howard, right? So they be going by last name. So Malcolm is his first name. Yeah.
Okay.
So and you saw Rock's face when he said that.
Yeah, because she took him out. And I still don't get that part because I feel like y'all should have just straight up asked him versus trying to play games, and you know what I'm saying? Because we knew he ain't snitch. I just wish they would have investigated a little more before just making that decision.
But that's showing you because she hot-headed.
Yeah. Because I forgot which brother it was, but one of them was like, nah, like they were saying like, nah, don't do it. And then, of course, Rock got the upper hand. She makes the final say. But yeah.
I ain't like that.
That's messed up, dog. Because he was all excited thinking he really was about to get promoted and shit. And it's like, nah, bro, they taking you to your final destination.
Exactly. You about to go to the upper room up in this mud.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck with Rock.
So you said you had something to say when Rock and Malcolm Howard, whatever his name is, were talking when we got to that part. Is that what you were saying? You was like you had something to say about it when she was talking to Rock and Howard because you were talking about the age difference.
Oh, so I was talking about the scene where old girl was messing through the papers and she put 2 and 2 together that Rock and Howard had a baby. Because did you hear her say that's how they know each other? Rock used to be his CI. So that's probably why she got a whole thing about not liking the cops, because you used to be a snitch. You know what I'm saying? So when she said she got pregnant at 16 and she said something like he was messing with a minor. So then I'm thinking like, well, damn, what's the age difference? Because now I'm thinking like, how did that go down? Like, was it consensual? You know what I'm saying? Like, did you take advantage of her? Like, now I kind of want to know more about it, because now I'm looking at Howard sideways. Like, what's
This
tea?
will come out.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
And that could be why she's so hell-bent against like letting Kanan know and all that kind of stuff, because it was like maybe the way that it happened wasn't that's a good point. Because
and I really hope they talk about it, because now it make me think, because hold on, because 16, but I thought you could consent at 16, right?
But how could you consent at 16? Like,
no, I know I'm not talking like logically. I'm just talking legally. Like, legally, would he get in trouble? Like, if he had sex with her, if he was over 18, she's 16, and they had sex and it got found out, he could get in trouble because she was 16.
Yes.
Because so anything under 18 is considered, what's the term? It's the type of rape. What is it? It's the term for it when you, even though it was consensual, the person was underage.
I don't know. Is it like what, sexual misconduct or
statutory rape? Is it statutory rape?
I don't know.
I think that's what it is. So that's what I'm thinking. Is that what it's technically considered?
Yeah.
So now I want to know
if she was like a criminal informant and he was the officer. That's like, you know what I'm saying, a person that got authority over you is taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna need them to really. They're gonna have to dissect that and talk about that, because you ain't just about to say that in the episode and we don't get no backstory.
No, you gonna get backstory because they're pretty good at storytelling. Yeah. That's why I'm just like, that is a good point. So this made me think about why she just can't tell Kanan, like, yeah, that's your daddy. Yeah, but it might be something to it, like what he did to her. Like, and if that's the case, then it's gonna be like, yeah, Omar Epps gonna have to get snuffed, because it might be something else to it.
Yeah, and then another thing that what I think about too is he must not think he was wrong, because he's so hell bent on, you need to let him know, let it be known. So it's like he not trying to hide it. So that's why I'm like, what the hell happened? Because you would think he would want to keep that a secret too, if that's how it really went down, if she was underage when you got her pregnant. Right. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. But Bert definitely gonna get killed. I can see now. She not making it.
She's irrelevant. I don't understand. She just must needed a job. It must be somebody that she cool with. That's, you know.
Her daddy know they lieutenant. Remember on the previous episode? Oh, her boss knows her dad.
I mean, in real life.
Oh,
for her to have this role, because it's like she's irrelevant. Like, for real, they need to make her relevant somehow, because otherwise, I'm just like, please dismiss her. So now it's the part where Burke's girlfriend tells her let it go, and she's acting like a internal affairs. Yeah. Then the next scene is with what's her name? Karina,
the daughter,
goes to Rock about Kanan, talking something like, I got something to tell you. I got something that you're gonna want to know. So then it was
she made low key get got by Rock. Because this made me think, because if Howard took advantage of Rock, and now Rock finding out somebody taking advantage of Kanan, like it's a similar situation, she gonna kill Karina mama. You see the?
Yeah, I do.
But hold on, I just thought about what she said when they had sex the second time. She was like, "Who wants to be regular?" Like, she just, she damaged good, and she had Kanan on lock, because Kanan was about to leave. He felt bad, and then she started kissing and shit, and she like, "Well, who wants to be regular? Like, let her go." And then he started, oh shit,
because he's 15. Okay.
Yeah, me and my mama would have got the fighting, because you got me fucked up.
you like, for real.
And she was just so cold-hearted about it, like, and it wasn't no, oh my God, it's almost like she wanted to get caught. Like, she knew her daughter was coming home soon.
And the girl should have came in the room, though. That's what you got to know. Why you just walking in my room, for one? Why we doing
I ain't gonna lie, though. Kanan was looking kind of cute. I don't know how old he is in real life, but he was looking kind of good in that scene. Oh, is he? Okay, cool. He was looking kind of good in that scene. I don't know.
He don't ever look good to me. Ever. Ever.
I think it's his role. I like how he playing little Kanan. I like his swagger. I like how he talk. I like his demeanor. So it's giving him sex appeal.
He does nothing. If he get a facial hair, he get a hair on his face, maybe. He look 15.
He look real pure, but that's how you know he gonna be fine as hell when he grown. He gotta look the part.
He do. That's what I'm saying. That's why I looked him up. He 20. He like 21.
Okay.
Like he barely made it.
You silly. Just like Marvin. I feel like Marvin look way better.
He's handsome
in real life than he do on the show.
He is very handsome.
Totally. It's like day and night with him too. He do not look like Kanan Marvin. Like London Brown, baby. I fucks with London Brown.
Okay? Yeah, he's cute. He look seasoned and mature.
He do well seasoned, like garlic, onion powder.
Yeah, that's for real.
Salt, all that.
Yeah.
With a little parsley.
You gotta have the garlic and onion powder because you got to.
That's what you gotta know.
That's what you gotta know. And put some lemon pepper on it too.
And a sprinkle of black pepper because I feel like black pepper go on everything.
It does. All three of those things go on everything.
Linderic looking like next.
Thank you, next. Okay, so the last part is last thing I had a question about is why did Rock contemplate killing Symphony?
You know what I think it was? When her and Howard was talking and Howard was telling her about the white cop and she like, is she the white cop a problem? And he was like, nah, she ain't gonna know nothing, blah blah. And then he was like, what about your boy? Is he? And she was like, nah, he don't know nothing. Then Howard was like, yeah, he a problem. I feel like that got something to do with it. Maybe she thought about it and was like, and then remember when he had told her that a white cop approached him? So maybe now she thinking like, nigga, is you the snitch? You know how Rock. So I'm like, maybe it's a lot of stuff going through her head.
What you think, Linderic? Is that because I was just like, what's she trying to do that for?
That's what I was thinking too, because of that conversation they had. But at the same time, I was like, she not about to kill this nigga. The whole time when I saw it going out, I was like, she not about to kill him.
Yeah, me either. I'm like, nah, he not yet. Like, not yet. Because she be needing him. He done came through. So I feel like it's a combination. I feel like she.
Effect.
Huh?
Like, that was just for dramatic effect. Like she wasn't about to roll down this nigga.
Yeah, because what he do to you, he ain't even have to tell you. Like, he is really open and honest with her. He ain't even have to tell her about Bert pulling him over. He ain't get arrested or nothing. So he could have kept that to himself.
Right, which is why I was confused. And I just maybe felt like I missed something because, stuff be going over my head.
No, but, like you said, Rock hot-headed, and she is probably 1,000,001 things going on in her head.
Yeah.
She ain't shit. Yeah. That's the end.
Yeah, the women on this show ain't shit. Rock ain't shit. Katrina mama ain't shit. I forgot what her mama name is. That's Andy off of Sisters.
Her name is Palomar.
Who?
Palomar.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's giving Paramount Plus.
Bye.
That's exactly what I thought of when you just said that. Yeah, we just gonna call her P.
I can see if you said like Palm Olive or something.
We gonna call her Pusha P.
I can see that for real.
No, because that's exactly what she doing in this role.
Right, that's what I can see that. She is forever gonna be Pusha P.
Look. Sophie, now you gotta find like a Pusha P something that got something to do with that. So every time we bring her up, you gotta put it on screen.
I'm cracking up. Pusha P.
Pusha P.
So that's it of rants and recaps. I don't know where the people were at today, but we still gonna show up anyway. Because
they probably mad at us because we took a week off. So they like, since y'all took a week off, we taking a week off.
That's fine.
It's the petty for me.
We forgive y'all because we don't know where y'all at. And but we don't usually do it like on a Thursday though. We usually do it like a Tuesday or Wednesday. So maybe that makes a difference. So we'll be back on schedule soon.
That's why consistency is key.
We're being consistent. We up still. It's just this week.
No, I'm just saying, because remember when we was playing with the time difference and we noticed the activity, like if we go any early than 8:30 or any later, we don't see the engagement. So I'm like, damn, the day of the week matter too. Like it's
I'm saying, everything be mattering. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see. I'm like, damn, we can't change the day of the week either. It either got to be Tuesday or Wednesday.
We can't do that. Like, we can't do that, y'all. That's how y'all feel. But the beauty is now I can download these. I can download the audio and the video and extract it. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to be resharing it. And y'all are too.
I really like how rants and recaps look like in that white font. I like everything, the font and the color. Like I want that on a black distressed hat.
Find a place.
Yeah, I need you to save that font. I already got the hat. I got the hat and the place. You know, I still got blank hats from Shaw City Prints, so I could just do it myself. I just need you to send me that design.
Okay, I can do that. All right, y'all. We'll be see y'all. Well,
you know what? I think that's what I'm about to do with the rest of my blank hats. I'm about to just put all the little quotes I be telling you I like. I'm gonna just put them on my hats.
Okay. All right. We need to go in the chat because we need to talk about the watch party for the Reasonable Doubt show. I want to know if we want to still do that.
And I was supposed to be on that. I was supposed to be
if we want to watch Cherish Today. Just let me know.
Oh yeah, I actually I'm so behind, but yeah, that's in my library right now, Cherish Today. But I'm not going back. I remember you telling me it's kind of like an anthology, so I don't care about the people who played them in the other one. I want to watch the one that I sent you with them two people.
So why don't we care about the last one? Just because?
Well, I don't, because the one that I sent you, that was the one that caught my eye with them two.
Yep, that's the new season. But you don't care to see how the last season? I don't know. Something just happened. I just stopped watching.
Not really. Because even when I looked it up to put it in my library, that's why I was confused. Because I'm like, why is it showing two different people? So then when you told me what it was, I'm like, oh, because it's this kind of series. Like they switch up the characters. Because I was like, I'm putting it in, but this is not the two people who I see on the commercial. So
yeah, I'm gonna watch it. So I'm glad it's fresh in my mind now. I'm about to watch it.
So are you going back and watching it with the old people, or are you going to start at the new season?
I'm gonna start with the new people and then see how I get with that, and then eventually probably go back to the old people just to see how it ended, just to see how it was. You know what I'm saying? So I can compare.
Okay, well, while you doing that, I still got to finish Dahmer. I still got to watch Queen Sugar. I got to watch Tales. So you let me know.
All right. See y'all in the chat. Thank y'all for watching Rant and Recap. Please share this out. And also, if you have stuff that you want us to watch and Rant and Recap, let us know. We will be back next week. Bye.
Bye.